Welcome everyone back to my channel. Today we're going to be programming FM repeaters in manually on the Yaesu FT3DR, and I'm going to show you how to do that here. But real quick, wanted to show you a couple things. I went ahead and upgraded the antenna to this Nagoya NA 701 VHF UHF antenna, and I must say a vast improvement over the stock antenna. It's also very flexible. So when you're wearing your hip or something, it's not going to poke into you and all that kind of stuff. And again, the reception is excellent on the radio. So very happy with that. I think it might be just a little bit shorter than the stock antenna. But anyway, just wanted to show you that. And from the flashlight guys out there, I put in a night core lanyard on here to help better hold the radio in my hand and tie it to my wrist so it doesn't fall out of my hand or get knocked out. So I have a way to safely secure that to my wrist when I'm using it, so I don't have an issue with dropping it. So with that said, let's get into what the video is about, programming FM repeaters manually. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go into VFO mode. So we're going to get out of memory mode here. Okay, and the first thing you're going to do is put in the frequency. Now, for this video, I'm going to do two examples. I'm going to do a 70 centimeter repeater first, and then I'll also follow that up with a 2 meter repeater. So first we're going to do the 70 centimeter repeater. So we're going to go ahead and put in the frequency you want, and in this case it's 444,625. Okay. The next thing you want to check is the offset, because we're going into a repeater. Most repeaters obviously have offsets. Not all, but most do. So here the radio automatically went to the positive offset. You can see the positive symbol there. But if we needed to change that for any reason, what you would do is you hold down the display button and get into the menu. You go into configuration. You go to menu item 15, repeater shift, hit display to enter. And you can see here you got positive, simplex, which means no shift, and negative. So we want positive for this example, so we'll go ahead and back out and save that setting. If you needed to save the offset amount, in other words, you need to change it from the standard, you go down to item number 16, repeater shift frequency. In this case, it's 5 megahertz, just what we want for 70 centimeters. But if you need to change it, you could obviously adjust it here. I'm going to put it back to 5 megahertz because that's what we need. And go ahead and save that setting. And we'll back out here. So we got our positive offset there. Next thing we want to do is our tone for getting into the repeater. Most repeaters do have a tone, a signaling tone, so we're going to want to change that. Here we're going to want to turn it on. So in order to do that, you need to go into signaling. So hold down display for a moment. Go into signaling, and you're going to go to item number 12, which is tone squelch frequency. You're going to hit enter, which is a display. Well, we jumped ahead. Let's back out of here and do something before I get to that. We want to go to number 11, number 11, which is squelch type. Okay, right now it's off. We want tone. There are other settings in here, and I'll just go through those real quick. You got tone squelch, DCS, reverse tone, priority frequency, pager, and off. So we want tone, so TN. We're going to back out of that. And now we're going to see here tone, TN. So the tone's on, we got our offset. Now for this repeater, it automatically has 103.5 on here, but we need to change this for this particular repeater, which is the Davenport repeater near me. We need to change that to 127.3. So we're going to go ahead and hold down display. We're going to go into signaling. We're going to go down the one I accidentally went into previously. And you'll see the 103.5. We want to change this to 127.3. Just rotate your knob to 127.3. That's what we want. Go ahead and back out. All right. So we got our frequency, 444,625. We got the tone on, and we got the tone code, 127.3, which is exactly what we want. So real quick, we'll go ahead and test this, and we'll just make sure this is working properly. Sorry about the autofocus, guys. K4 BBC testing, K4 BBC testing. Okay, it's in there just like we want. So now we'll go ahead and save this. So in order to save, after you're putting everything in, you're going to hold down the FMW key. So hold down the FMW key. You're going to hit okay, sorry, you're going to hold down the key and you're going to select the desired channel number. So let me select, for this one, I want it on channel 60. And you'll see the red ones are memories that are already used. I already have a lot of memories in here. But for this video, I cleared out number 60. So we're going to hold down or hit memory right. Now it's going to ask you to name it, an alphanumeric tag. So for this example, I want Davenport. And you can just click through. And then, you know, just the old style phone entry. Where's my V at? So, Davin. Bear with me here, guys. All right, so Davenport, hit display to enter, and it's saved now. So now if we go to memory mode and we go to 7, you can see I misspelled Davenport. It's supposed to be Davenport. I'll fix that later. Sorry about that. But anyway, there you are. Memory channel number 60 shows you the tones on, your offset, positive or negative, your tone code, and the alphanumeric tag, which in this case is Davenport instead of Davenport. But I will fix that later here. So now to put in a 2 meter frequency, we're going to go back into VFO mode. We're going to go ahead and change the frequency. In this case, we want 146.715. So 146.715. All right, so 146.715. The offset for this one is negative, and the radio automatically knows this, so we're not going to have to go in the menus and change that. We are going to have to change this. For some reason, there is a DCS code on my radio. So to do that, we're going to go ahead and hold down the display button. We're going to go into signaling, and we're going to go to item number 11, squelch type. And here we want to change it from DCS back to tone. So there we go, tone. We're going to go ahead and back out of that. Next thing we're going to do is make sure the repeater offset frequency, the tone code is correct. Here it says a 100, so we're going to want to change that. So go ahead and hold down the display button. We want to go ahead and go into signaling, number 12, hit display to enter. And for this frequency, for this repeater, which is the point Sienna repeater, we want it to be 103.5. So there you go, 103.5. Go ahead and back out. So we got 146.715 with a negative offset of 600 hertz, which should already be programmed in there. As I showed you prior, you can go in there and change that if you need to for your particular repeater. And we're going to go ahead and test this out real fast. K4 BBC testing, K4 BBC testing. And you can see that the offset is correct, everything is good. So to save the memory, we're going to go to hold down the FMW button. We're going to select the channel number, which in this case is channel 49. Going down to 49. There we go, 49. Memory right. And we're going to go ahead and put in the name for this one. This one is Point Sienna Repeater. And I think by changing this, you actually change the font a little bit. So we'll try it this way now. So let's do Point Sienna. Oh, we didn't want that one, so we're going to take that one out. Point Sienna. It's a little hard doing this on video, guys. Sorry. You can do space. Oh, well, let's see. Point Sienna. I think we need to change this. Let's try this other one. Let's back this out. Well, we'll learn this together, I guess. let's try this again. Yeah, this is the font you want if you want to be able to put in more characters. So you can change it with this button right here. So we want Point Sienna. It's hard doing this on video than doing it in person. All right, so Point Sienna, and I like to put in RPT for repeater. So that's everyone's own preference, I guess. And we're going to go over just like the old style phones used to be. Okay, so I got in Point Sienna repeater, and we'll go ahead and hit display to save it. And we'll go back into memory mode to make sure we're good. And there we go, we got the memory, channel number 49. You can see your tones on, the offsets on, the 103.5 for your tone code, and your alphanumeric tag Point Sienna repeater. So that is a quick way to be able to put in FM repeaters manually into your FT3DR. Hopefully you guys like this video. Please do me a favor and hit like, share, and subscribe. Really appreciate that. The ICOM IC705, I do have that radio on order, just so you know. So as soon as it comes in, I will be doing unboxing videos, programming videos on that radio. I'll be doing videos of taking that out into the field, these kinds of things. I'm falling behind on getting some videos done on the FT3DR. I've had a lot of other videos with flashlights I've had to take care of, and some other family stuff going on. So I apologize for that. I'm hoping to get some more videos out also on the FT3DR. But also just wanted to give you a heads up when the ICOM IC705 comes up and arrives at my door. I will be doing a whole series of videos on that. So look forward to that. And again, thank you so much for watching. You guys take care, and 7-3. Okay, real quick add-on. I wanted to show this to you guys in case some of you have the same problem that I did, that you put in the name wrong. In this case, it says Davenport. I want to say Davenport. So you're going to hold down display. You're going to go into memory. You're going to go to memory name, which is number 3. Hit enter. You'll see it comes up here. And we're going to want to change that. Okay. And let's put in the correct name here. All right, Davenport. And you can see this, if you change this here and it shows ABC, that makes the larger font, but you get less characters in. So, and I'll let's see, I'll put that back. Oh, what's it doing now? And I like to put in a repeater. You don't have to do this, I just, personal preference, I guess. All right, so there you go. So Davenport repeater, and hit back to save it. And there we go. Now it's correct. It shows Davenport repeater. You can see the font is smaller, which means you can put in more characters. You guys could just play around with that, I guess. But anyway, we fixed the Davenport to Davenport repeater. So hopefully I'll help someone out in case they did accidentally what I did on video. So maybe this is good for everyone to see my mistake and how to correct it. Anyway, 7-3s, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care.